What is going up, Jerron Mob? It's your Don Jerron Mon, back at it again with another episode of NBA Kicks, the show where we count down the 10 best sneakers in the NBA every single week of the season. Now, if you're wondering why I'm wearing my hoodie like this or why I got a Knicks jersey on, which, by the way, I guarantee you guys are not going to guess what player this jersey is. Nobody gets it correct. I was just on the official NBA Twitch page streaming a classic Carmelo 62-point performance in Madison Square Garden, and nobody on that stream guessed correct. So if you guys want to take your shot in the comment section below, be my guest. But I do want to remind you that I am going to be back on the official NBA Twitch page every single Friday around 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time, watching more hardwood classics from the NBA Top 75 list. The next one this Friday is going to be MJ's double nickel game in MSG as well. So if you want to rewatch that game, come say what's up in the chat. Hit that link down below. But now the time has come. Let's get into the top 10 best sneakers in the NBA from last week. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Cody Zeller with a custom colorway of the Jordan Superfly MVPs. Cody Zeller played in Charlotte for 7 years, which is a very long time. I mean, the guy was on the team when they were called the Bobcats, so he spent a lot of time with that fan base and in that city, to which he shows his appreciation for with these custom sneakers. Using an all-white base, this custom shouts out the Hemby Children's Hospital in Charlotte, while also using a superhero theme throughout with callbacks to Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America, Superman, the Ninja Turtles, basically every iconic superhero you could think of, as well as a Charlotte skyline graphic, which you can see on the left shoe. It's pretty cool to see Cody rep Charlotte and the people in it, even though he's wearing a Blazers uniform now, but it makes these customs all the more special since there's some real thought and emotion put behind them. Cody, you're just a good guy, my guy. Next up at number 9, we have Steph Curry with the Play Big colorway of the Curry 9. Last week, Steph took the number 1 spot with his Cookie Monster inspired colorway of his nice signature sneaker. But this week, he takes the 9th spot, no pun intended, with this Play Big colorway, which is inspired by Big Bird of Sesame Street. Using a yellow and pink color scheme, which reminds me of a refreshing pink lemonade, this colorway features all the new tech that Under Armour put in the 9s, such as their UA Warp upper, but also features special visual designs such as a scaled tongue, which I think is supposed to represent Big Bird's feathers. I don't know why they just couldn't put feathers on it. Maybe they were scared it was gonna fall out on the court, but scales, feathers, I guess it's close enough. Collaborations like these are always fun to see, but out of all the sneakers that are in the Sesame Street pack, these are honestly near the bottom for me, but I still respect the effort, and that's enough to earn a spot on this week's list. Next up at number 8, we have Bradley Beal with a player-exclusive pair of Air Jordan 36s. Now, I don't know why Bradley Beal insists on staying in DC, but that kind of loyalty is somewhat of a rarity these days, just like how this kind of player-exclusive colorway is kind of a thing of the past. Using a patriotic red, white, and blue color scheme, this PE doesn't do anything super crazy or unique, but instead just decides to stay classy and true to their players' team color scheme, which you have to respect since, again, these are a player exclusive, and colorways like this were the types of colorways that sneakerheads would just lust over back in the day, but now I guess you can consider them boring. I don't think they're boring. I think they're super clean, and that's why I put them on my list, but would they make yours? Coming in at number 7, we have Trey Young with a new colorway of the Adidas Trey Young 1. Now, in case you missed it, Adidas did give Trey Young his own signature sneaker line, and the Trey Young 1 features both Light Strike and Boost Foam, which is pretty awesome, but kind of comes in at a steep price point, at least for an Adidas signature sneaker, with a price tag of $140. Now, this colorway that Trey rocked against the Wizards is actually available on adidas.com, and what makes them cool, besides the loud Volt and Crimson color scheme, is the fact that they're made with recycled materials. I, for one, think that this is a pretty clean colorway that has just the right amount of pop, but stays sophisticated with a white midsole as well as black hits. But $140 for a debut signature sneaker? That's kind of steep, right?
I only have like $3.50, so it's hard. Super hard.
Next up at number 6, we have Tyrese Haliburton with a custom colorway of Kobe ADs. Last season, Tyrese Haliburton was one of the most prolific guys in the league when it came to custom sneakers. And this season, he's back at it again with a custom theme that I'm actually not too sure what they're inspired by. Using a pink and blue color scheme alongside a monkey skull graphic across the entire upper, as well as a graphic of a monkey wearing 3D glasses, an earring, and a super weird hat. I'm not really too sure what these are inspired by, but the artwork and color scheme are absolutely on point, which is far more than enough to earn a spot on this week's list. However, who is this monkey and why is he wearing 3D glasses and what kind of hat is that? I mean, I have so many questions. Do you have the answer? Next up at number 5, we have Dwight Howard with the Reebok Answer 4. Now, I know a lot of you youngins never experienced the Allen Iverson signature line like I did, but let me just put you guys on game right now. The Answer 4 was not only one of the most comfortable sneakers that I've ever worn, but they were also one of the most iconic. The Answer 4s were the same sneaker that AI wore during his iconic step over moment in the 01 finals, which instantly made them an iconic silhouette. But thanks to the Reebok's DMX cushioning system, they were also mad comfortable to wear both on and off of the court. The colorway that Dwight rocked against the Thunder is called the Hot Rod colorway and features a flame design on the toe box, which seamlessly matches with the design of the silhouette. But I just wish that Reebok went with something other than purple to accent those flames. Like, look, don't get me wrong, I love purple just as much as the next guy, but I mean, these would look so much better if they were all black with those flames in the front. See? Now those look fire, literally. Next up at number 4, we have Jayshawn Tate with a custom colorway of Nike Soldier 11s. Whoa, Jayshawn Tate must be a huge fan of horror flicks because this custom colorway of the Soldier 11s, which if I remember correctly, I actually really like by the way, features all of the iconic horror villains in movie history. On one side, you have Freddy Krueger, Scream, and Saw, while the other side has Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Jack from The Shining, all in an era-appropriate art style, which just fits the theme perfectly. And on top of all of that, you have a nice splash of pink banking the uppers, which really adds a nice splash of color on top of what is already a killer custom. Yes, another pun. These are killer. In fact, they're so good, they're scary. Okay, I'm done now. Next up at number 3, we have Luka Doncic with a new colorway of the Jordan 35 lows. Luka Doncic decides to stick with the 35 lows to start the season instead of the new 36s, but that's okay because this colorway hits me right in the heart. Using a clean, neutral, and light blue color scheme that is not only something we don't see very often, but just looks absolutely beautiful on its own. This colorway also features some dog paws on the forefoot, which I can appreciate since I'm a dog lover myself. I actually just got a new dog. Meet Mr. Miyagi.
Hi, Duran Mob.
You can talk? Coming in as our runner-up, we have Toni Craig with a new colorway of Kobe 6 Pro Tros. For some reason, Nike hooks Toni Craig up with a new colorway of Kobe's, which use a white, mint, and blue color scheme for an overall really clean look that is super refreshing despite them not being an original colorway. At this point, any colorway of the 6s is going to grab my attention, but these truly are clean, and hopefully we get a last round of Kobe releases from Nike in the near future, just so that we can hop on that sneakers app and take a big fat L. Fact. There's only a few guarantees in life, and not being able to cop these is gonna be one of them. Finally, at number 1, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo with a new colorway of Nike Freak 3s. The reigning NBA Finals MVP debuts a new colorway of his third signature sneaker, which might just be the best one yet. Using the same orange and teal color scheme that we saw on one of the early launch colorways, this colorway uses lighter shades of color alongside a beautiful white upper and midsole. There's just something about this colorway that I really like a lot. The color blocking, the white, the way it flows with the silhouette's overall design language, it just works. And hopefully Nike plans to drop these in the future, because if they do, I might just have to add these to my collection, as I've yet to step foot in a pair of free threes. We'll just have to wait and see what Nike has in store for Giannis and his kicks throughout the season. But so far, they're off to a really great start and officially on the #1 spot during week 2 of the 21-22 NBA season. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you smash that like button, because it helps me out so much you guys don't even know. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more sneaker related content just like this. New episodes of NBA Kicks will be dropping every single Friday. Make sure you check me out on the official NBA Twitch page. Now go ahead, go watch a video of some cute dog playing in the park or something. You're welcome. Peace!